Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to Pure Guitar Gear. Appreciate you guys coming back and hanging out with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know you want to win this free Airlane Drive OG color. When we hit 1,000 subs, I am going to do a shuffle between all the subscribers and raffle this thing off and send it to your house completely free. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you a damn thing. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about attenuators. So what is an attenuator? It's basically the best thing ever made. It allows you to keep your sweet, sweet tone of your crank tube amp, but bring it down to nice low bedroom volumes. Now, everybody wants to crank their tube amp super loud. Maybe some of you guys are lame and you play modeling amps, and that's not my fault. That's your fault. So this video is not going to be for you. What we have here today is the Iron Man 2 Mini from Tone King. So I want to show you guys how to hook this thing up and some things that you might want to buy in conjunction to just the unit. My recommendation first is you're going to want to get some heavy duty speaker cables. You know, spend the money on the little more expensive ones. These are, I'm not sure exactly what they are, but you know, it's better to spend a little bit more money and just get better cables because you're probably plugging it into an expensive amp with a decent guitar, and why would you skimp on something that's going to cost you $10 instead of like $40? You might as well just get ones that aren't going to break. And another thing I want to recommend is this. This little thing right here is made by D'Addario, and it's basically female side. So how it works is you take your nice expensive speaker cable, plug it into here. This is where your guitar speaker plugs into, and then this goes into the back of the unit. So it's laid out pretty easy, and it comes with directions, but if you're like me, I just like people showing me how to do it. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick. So it's pretty intuitive. This goes into your guitar speaker. And then there's another spot that says amplifier. The amplifier one goes from your amplifier into your actual amp where your speaker plugged into. Kind of a way to look at it is this goes in between your amp and your speaker to take the load off your speaker from your amp to bring down the volume. Because if your amp's not seeing correct load, it can end really bad. And make sure you get the correct ohmage as well. Now you might be familiar with Tone King. They make sweet amps. I actually just sold an Imperial. I'm kind of still butthurt about it. I wish I kind of never sold it, but I sold it to fund another project. So what does an attenuator do? An attenuator is going to bring your guitar level down. So in the intro you guys heard me playing, that was all with the attenuator. That was with my matchless basically cranked, but attenuated down. So the cool thing about this thing is that it has this click ring right here. And you have a high and a low, basically. The high and the low is toggle switchable from your range switch on the face of the unit. And you get basically 3 different types of attenuation. And the other cool thing about this is that when you want a little more boost or take away some dB cut, it has a solo switch where it'll engage and it'll bring your dB up, 5 to 7 dBs. So my whole problem with attenuators was, and I'm sure it's a lot of people's problem, is when you engage the attenuator, it kind of takes away some of the tone. Usually it kind of sounds like there's a blanket over it. And I've had a couple over the years. And this one was the one that everybody said to buy. So I bought it and I do use it a lot. I actually use it live too. I think the new Tone King Imperials come with the built-in attenuator in them. I don't know if it's this exact one. It's a great attenuator. Even if you feel like you lose some of the high end, it has this presence dB switch right here that'll bring back some of that high end that you feel like you lose, but I really don't notice much difference. It's really cool to record at home with. Now, the stuff you heard earlier was this, just my matchless and the attenuator. It's great for in-home recording. It really lets you dial in your amp how you want and just cut that dB back, and it's also really good for practicing. I recommend, like, if you have a tube amp and you find yourself not practicing as much as you would like to practice, get an attenuator, and you don't even have to get this one. Get a cheap one, and it'll just allow you to play more. Anything that's going to get you to play more and practice more is a worthy piece of gear, in my opinion. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, please. Let me know what you guys think about the Tone King Iron Man 2 attenuator. Let me know if you guys got one. Let me know if you have an attenuator and you don't like it or you love it. Peace.